At El Chorro Regional Park near San Luis Obispo, the golden meadows dappled with trees are about to witness a bustle of activity. The Live Oak Music Festival relies on hundreds and hundreds of hardworking volunteers to transform these peaceful fields into a well-planned, well-run gathering for people of all ages. In the week before the music festival begins, teams of volunteers come together at the park. They run electrical lines, set up fencing, build and decorate 3 stages, and install sound systems. Others set up a kitchen and serve meals, create a children's area, lay out a marketplace, erect signs, establish camping areas, and do a myriad of other jobs. And that doesn't even include the volunteers who do the pre-festival planning and marketing, and those who work during the festival to run the stages and the sound, keep the grounds clean, drive the shuttle, lead the children's activities, and much more. Many of these volunteers have been a part of the Live Oak Music Festival for decades, some ever since the first festival in 1989. Now there's a new generation discovering the joys of taking part in this fundraiser for KCBX. Courtney Davis joined the construction crew a few years ago, helping to set up all the perimeter fencing.
One of the great things about Live Oak is that it's really intergenerational. So there are people who grew up coming here and have themselves become volunteers, and their children are now becoming volunteers. And it's really important to have a next generation of people come about. But it's also really important just to support KCBX in that way, to be able to donate your time and help support a nonprofit that's so beloved in San Luis. I think it's really important for people to know how much heart and soul Live Oak has. There's so many music festivals nowadays, and they're all these grandiose, huge productions. But Live Oak just has this really family-centered, community-centered atmosphere and ambiance to it that other music festivals just do not have. And it's really special that we get to have it in San Luis Obispo. And it's even more special to get to be part of the team that puts it all together and to get to support it in that way. And without volunteers, it won't continue happening. It's just a really fun community to get to be a part of. There's so many familiar faces. You see people at Live Oak. Sometimes it's the only time of year that you see them. And so getting to be a part of the crew that makes it all happen and doing it with people that you know and love is really fun and exciting, and it always just creates great memories for me.
Quite a few volunteers, young and not so young, say they couldn't even imagine coming to Live Oak without being part of the team that puts it all together and keeps it running smoothly. During the days before the festival opens to the public, volunteers from various crews are strengthening bonds and getting to know each other. They gather for a potluck dinner, where volunteers meet and mingle, talk and laugh over an assortment of camp food and drinks. Rebecca Littoral started volunteering at age 16 and is now in charge of the festival marketplace. For her, Live Oak is a family and a support system.
You can just see the amount of work that goes into Live Oak. Watching from Monday to Friday, we build a whole city, and it's amazing, and there is so much commitment and work from everyone, from the founders to the brand new volunteers. Everyone loves and is committed to seeing this through. It's this amazing sense of satisfaction of just watching something grow and build out of nothing, and everyone's always so open to, well, how can we do it better? What can we do to make things the best they can be for this festival?
Volunteers on the electrical crew say they share the satisfaction that comes from being part of this important KCBX fundraiser. Mike Mannon has been volunteering for Live Oak for 10 years. He enjoys seeing the festival come to fruition, in part because of his contribution.
Everyone that does the volunteer work is kind of like a big family, and I get to come back and see them every year, and then we get to do something fun. We get to throw everything together, and I love seeing how it comes together. So, some of it's hard work, but most of it's not hard work. So I don't feel like I'm working when I do it, and I think people would really enjoy coming and volunteering.
All the volunteers are especially heartened to know the Live Oak Music Festival raises funds for KCBX and its diverse programs. For Sean Collins, though, that support goes both ways. Sean has been volunteering for Live Oak for 10 years or so, serving on several different crews. Now he helps out with the stage construction.
Well, Live Oak has a really special community to my heart, so I'm going to get emotional, oh my gosh, but basically, I've learned a lot just from being able to volunteer here and to be around people and to, have that sort of like party, but also like loving community vibe. I really have always enjoyed that. I've grown from being here. I've grown from being around people. My ability to socialize has gotten better. I have a better grasp on like mental health from being here, because just the way that you have to interact with people. People can be so kind, and the Live Oak way is just such a special thing. So yeah, I feel supported almost from KCBX because of the fundraiser too, and so because Live Oak's a fundraiser, right? So I feel supported in that way because it's just been such a big part of my life.
After working every Live Oak since the beginning, one retiring crew leader told his distraught people not to be anxious about how they'd remember everything without his leadership. "Don't worry," he told his crew, "we have tribal memory. One person remembers 90%, another remembers 90%, and you all work together." These days, the younger volunteers are gaining tribal memory of their own, ensuring the Live Oak Music Festival can continue to be a success for many years to come.